Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Bradford City career mode on FIFA 23. Today we are finally back for episode 19. It's been a number of months, but I am delighted to announce, you would have seen the announcement yesterday, that it is officially back. We're coming back for season 2, our season in League 1 as well, after getting promoted last season. Now I don't really remember too much about the career mode. I've not actually loaded it up since the end of the last episode. I think the last time we played this was Boxing Day, the last time I actually recorded one of these. So it's been a pretty long time since the last one. If you do go on to enjoy, please make sure to drop a like on there for me. If you could try and hit 40 likes for the return of the career mode, that'd be massively appreciated. Subscribe if you're new as well. We are now closing in on 1,000 subscribers, so please make sure you are subscribed if you haven't already, with that post notification bell on. It's free to do so and it does massively help out. Drop a comment in as well down in the comment section down below to help boost the video in the YouTube algorithm. Apart from that, let's get into it. Also, since the last time we recorded one of these episodes, I've upgraded from the Xbox One to the Xbox Series S. So we're on new gen now. The quality should look a little bit better. Now, I'm not too sure how I actually adjust the settings, if it's too bright, too dark. So if anyone knows, please let me know down in the comment section down below. Apart from that, we're at literally the exact same point where we ended the last episode, winning the league with Bradford City on 83 points. It was a really good year for us last season. We'll obviously see our transfer business here and all that sort of stuff. We'll go through pre-season, and we've got some tournament prize money here. Presley's loan is set to expire, so we might have to look at getting him back. Dion Pereira's loan has now expired. It feels like a long time ago since that man featured in a Bradford City shirt. Again, more about Presley. Critchlow's loan is now expiring, and obviously another one about Pereira. Now, I actually was just looking at the squad briefly here. Alex Patterson's a man who I signed, and obviously went on to sign him in real life. We've got Arthur Dunn still as well. We've got a few decent options in here. And I'm not too sure what the contract situation is at the moment, who's out of contract, who is still needing to be offered a new contract. If we have a look at it here, obviously we've got the few loan players who are going to be going back in Pereira and Critchlow. Andy Cook, I'm not going to give a new deal to, 61 rated, 32 years of age. I don't feel like we need to give him a new contract. Gilead as well, 27 years of age, only 63 overall, so we're going to release him. Aboisa, 27 years of age and 63 rated, again, we're going to release him. Heath Richardson at just 19 years of age and 53 overall, he's going to be released. Aaron Presley's going back to Brentford, but did really well for us, to be honest, but I don't think we'll be able to get him back. He's signed for Stevenage in real life, and Colin Doyle will also be released upon the expiry of his contract. And then we've got a number of players out of contract at the end of next season. We'll have to make some signings. Again, I'll try and make it as realistic as possible. More than likely, there will just be free transfers or very, very small fees. You know, we won't be going out and signing Cole Palmer from Manchester City in League 1, but we'll just have to wait and see. Take each day as it goes, and I'll update you next time that there's some sort of news. We have just got our youth monthly squad report. Now, we don't currently have our scouts doing any youth scouting at the moment. We've got two. One's really good and one absolutely stinks. I think we're going to promote Javier Rodriguez into the first team because we need a backup goalkeeper with Doyle and Richardson leaving. And he's only 16, but he's 60 overall. He's got 92 potential as well, so we're going to promote him into the senior team. The other two, not so sure as of right now if they'll make it into the first team, especially Tarbit Saeed. I'm not really too interested in him. I don't think he's ever really going to be good enough. Maybe Thiago Duarte has a little bit of a chance, but again, not developed enough, and his potential's not the greatest. But we'll get Rodriguez into the first team. For some reason, my manager rating absolutely stinks, despite the fact I've just won the league with the football club, which I just don't get this game. And obviously, Rodriguez is absolutely buzzing about that. I was impressed, son. Why am I impressed? What's he done to warrant being impressed? Who knows? In terms of how our season finished, then we obviously won the league in League 2. We got knocked out in the first round of the FA Cup, the second round of the Carabao Cup, the group stage of the Papa John's Trophy, and the group stage of our pre-season friendly tour. So apart from the league, we absolutely stunk in all the cup competitions. We'll end the season. We've got 5 emails to deal with first, with Critchlow and Pereira's loan now officially expired. Platt, the physios are happy about his technicals and physicals. I've just realised here, why am I down as a Ms. Drake? Why am I a Ms? I'm not really too sure. So if we've completed pretty much every objective here, apart from increase the average age and not reach the round 16 of the FA Cup, why are the boards so angry? Especially after I've won the league and done the main objective. Seems absolutely ludicrous. We have failed to achieve a number of our targets, falling short of where we expected to accomplish both on the pitch. Sorry, we've won the bloody league. What more do you want me to do? This already makes me not want to play career mode anymore, just stupid things like that. I don't really know what's going on here, I don't know who this is, but somebody is leaving the football club. I've no idea what's going on. It's not a player who I recognise. It's not Colin Doyle or Heath Richardson. So I don't know who this is. Is it a youngster going out on loan? I actually have no idea what this is or what's going on. Can we skip this? Oh, we can skip this. What was that? What on earth was that? Well, someone's left the club. We'll obviously take the one with the most prize money. Can we see who's left the club? No idea. No one's apparently left the club. What on earth's gone on there? So a quick update of the squad. Here is how we're currently looking. We clearly need a first team striker. We need some attacking options as well off the bench. We could do with another centre half and a central midfielder, but apart from that, we're not too far away, to be honest. So a striker is the main priority. We'll try and make that one a permanent, and then we need a couple options off the bench. And we have also got 6 emails here saying that Oliver has now departed the club. He'd already agreed to join Burgos CF. Andy Cook has departed after already agreeing a contract with Radners. Issa is joining Damac CF, FC, and Gilead is joining a Norwegian team, potentially Swedish team, I'm not really too sure. So if we wanted to keep them, actually, it wouldn't have mattered anyway. And Presley's loan has also expired. The board wishes to inform you that your position at the club is currently under close observation. Our confidence as a regard to your ability to manage the club successfully is being undermined by recent results. After getting the club promoted and not playing a single game since winning the league with the club. Brilliant, absolutely fantastic. Is our budget at least going to be any good? Sorry? We've got an £8 million transfer budget. Is that accurate? We've got an £7.6 million transfer budget. Well, I guess maybe we can splash the cash. I mean, I wanted to keep it as realistic as possible. When you've got a transfer budget that good, can you blame me if I go out and sign the greatest player you've ever seen? We've got an email about a transfer budget increase. So the budget was originally 1.4 million. But based on your performances last season and the savings against budget you were able to make, the board of directors have decided to increase the transfer budget to a total of 7 million. We are hoping you'll be able to put this to good use to improve the squad. I would like to remind you that with less strict finance board expectations, more funds will be made available each season and from each player sale. Please bear this in mind. So I guess the less we spend, the more we get as we go up the leagues, which I think will be more beneficial, especially when we get up to like the Premier League and stuff like that. But I mean, having a £7 million budget in League One is certainly not a lot to be complained at. I think we are going to try and maybe go for back-to-back promotions, which would obviously be very nice. Our first signing is officially done. Derby County central midfielder, an exciting young prospect, Jason Knight, has joined the football club on a 2-year contract. He joins for a fee believed to be around that £2.6 million mark, but unfortunately, he only wanted originally a 1-year deal. We've managed to get him up to 2 years, so we're certainly going to need to negotiate that a little bit more going forward. But as of right now, really happy to get this one in through the door. We needed another central midfield option. Apparently, he's got the number 7 shirt. We'll sort all the squad numbers just before the season does start, but I think personally this is an absolutely incredible signing, to be honest with you. You know, really good option in that centre midfield. Yes, he's cost us a lot of money, and yes, he might not be necessarily realistic, but when they've given us a £7 million transfer budget, you've got to, you know, be realistic with it. And, you know, a £7 million transfer budget, to spend 2.6 million of that on Jason Knight, when we could have potentially got him for as cheap as, we find out what best possible deal would have been 2 million. It's 600 grand. It doesn't really matter all too much. Brilliant signing. Great start to the window. We do have our first pre-season match against Aberdeen. I'm not too interested in pre-season, so we will just give this one a quick sim. We managed to pick up the 2-1 win. Levi Sutton scored in this one after starting the game as a striker. We don't actually have a proper first team striker at the club. We're going to need to get at least 2 in before the season does start. We're currently scouting a few, and fingers crossed that will be done. Maybe not before the next game, but potentially the one just before after that. And we've got a sale agreement here for Levi Sutton. He has now played his last game for the football club. £580,000. We're going to accept that. 26 years of age, 64 rated, with a value of £475,000. For me personally, it just makes sense to let him move on. He's not really going to play much this season. He's a natural defensive midfielder, so he doesn't really suit this system that we're playing with the 4-3-3. And again, we've got another game here. We are going to rotate the team though for this one, just to give people opportunities and all that sort of stuff. So it is 10 changes in total. Arthur Dunn is the only man who managed to remain in this squad from the last game away at FC Metz. They're a very good team, and we do manage to pick up a 2-2 draw. Guedes scoring a brace in that one. We didn't play the greatest, but a 2-2 draw against FC Metz is certainly not a bad result. We're still waiting here for Levi Sutton's departure to officially be confirmed. We didn't seem to get a graphic animation for that, but he has officially gone through. £580,000 is what we sold him for. We got £425,000 back into our transfer budget, and I personally think that's a pretty good deal, to be honest. That's surely not Levi Sutton. That looks nothing like him. Again, I don't know what this animation is. I don't know what this graphic is, because that looks nothing like Levi Sutton at all. It doesn't even look slightly like him, so I don't think that's him. And the animation normally comes before the email, so I don't know what's going on here. That apparently is Levi Sutton. That might be one of the worst graphic animations I've ever seen. That looks nothing like Levi Sutton at all. We've got an A for the price rating at least, so we'll take that. Our best possible deal was only another 20k, and he was going to be our 5th choice midfielder this season. Brilliant news. Another pre-season match coming up here at home to SMKN. I believe they are a team over in France. We'll again give this one a quick sim. On this occasion, we pick up another draw. Guedes scoring again, so that's 5 points I think we've picked up. Does that mean we've qualified into the knockout rounds? I'm not really so sure. I guess we'll find out in a moment here. It looks like we haven't. It looks like we have been knocked out, which is disappointing, but yeah, it's unfortunate. Yeah, so we have been knocked out there. That's a bit disappointing, but I thought 5 points is normally enough. We do have a league game coming up, though, against Charlton Athletic. We've still not got a striker, though. Our second signing of the window is here. Please welcome to the football club Alex Hartridge. He joins from Exeter City on a 4-year contract, £800,000 fee with a 2% sell-on clause in there for Exeter. He's come in left-sided centre-half, replacement for Romany Critchlow, and he will be an instant starter for the football club. We'll probably be partnered with Timmy Odesina. Obviously, Jan Songo might take a bit more of a step back this season, but me personally, I'm absolutely delighted to get him in through the door. It was either him or Erin Cashin, and Cashin unfortunately was unwilling to relocate from Derby at the moment. But there you go, £800,000 fee agreed. I don't actually know what rating Alex Hartridge is, so we'll find out that in a minute because our scouting hasn't quite finished yet on a number of players. Can we find out the rating of Alex Hartridge? Please be at least 65. 64's not exactly what I wanted, to be honest, when I've just spent 800 grand on him, but he's got potential. He's only 24. It's not as good as what I thought, though. And our third signing of the window is officially here. I think his name is Godoy. Something like that. I'm not really too sure. Now, he's someone who my scouts recommended. Again, we haven't officially finished scouting him, but with the season coming up, we've splashed £1 million on him. He was valued at 1.4 million. He's come in on a 5-year contract, and I'm hoping he can be the Aaron Presley, Andy Cook, Verden Oliver, Lee Angle replacement. Someone to come in and be our striker. He can also play left midfield, so I'm hoping, again, this one will be another one to get in through the door. Alan Godoy, I mean, what a name that is. He gets the number 9 shirt as well, takes it off of Andy Cook. Lots of people excited to see what this man can do this season, and fingers crossed he can have a good year for us. Like I say, versatile, can play as a striker or as left midfielder. He comes in from Alaves for a £1 million transfer fee. Please be good rating. We've got an A price rating for him. What's his actual overall rating? Please be at least 65. 66, we'll take that for a 20-year-old. I'm very happy with that. He comes in, going to be our starting striker. I think that's a very, very good signing in my opinion. Our fourth signing of the window is here. Barley Mumba joins the football club for a fee. I think it was £1.8 million and a 4% sell-on clause to Norwich City. Can play right wing back, left wing back. Absolutely delighted to get this one in. It now does mean one of Hendry or Halliday will move on, but very versatile. Obviously done absolute wonders with Plymouth in real life, and since has joined them on a permanent deal for a lot less than what we've just paid here. But again, absolutely brilliant signing. Welcome to the football club, Barley Mumba. 5'6", yes, he's for some reason got the number 3 shirt. The right back should never ever wear the number 3, but for £1.8 million, Barley Mumba is an absolutely exceptional signing. Again, I don't actually know what his overall rating is. We've got a B for the price rating. It's never good when you don't get an A. What could we have got him for the cheapest of? He's 68 rated, so it's still absolutely incredible. You know, comes in and he's our starting right back absolutely instantly. We could have apparently gone for 1.5 mil. I'll happily take an extra 300 grand to get him in through the door. Absolutely unbelievable bit of business. Apparently now we've only got 250k to spend. I don't think we'd spent all our money already, but apparently so. We've only got one striker who's any half decent, which is a little bit of a concern. We are now going to look to move Luke Kenjon, I do believe, but Mumba can't play right back, apparently. His position literally says he can play right back. Why can Mumba not play right back? Well, we're going to have to train him to do that. But apart from that, I'm going to stick Chapman in the 10 over Walker. And the captain for this season, obviously it'll be Songo when he plays. When he doesn't play, it's going to be Harry Lewis. We are going to do our pre-match press conference. We'll play this game against Charlton and then we'll leave it there for today's episode. Before we get into that, please make sure you like, comment and subscribe. It really, really does help boost the video in the algorithm. Bradford are just one of several teams that think they can get promoted. Can you be in the promotion shake-up? That's our aim. We're looking for back-to-back promotions this season. We've spent the money to do so. And we've got another question here. Can Godoy make an instant impact? Well, he's our only striker, so he wants to prove his worth, and fingers crossed he can do that. What a name. It also says here about Alex Hartridge. Can Hartridge make an instant impact? He'll make a difference here. Technically on paper, not as good as Critchlow, but I'm sure in a year or two's time, this man will be one of the best centre-halves in the EFL. That's the end of the press conference. Let's get into this match against Charlton. Like what we've mentioned previously, this is a sim-only career mode, but we will actually be watching the simulations here. Let's have a look then at how we line up for today's game. We've got Lewis in goal, a back four of Mumba, Odesina, Hartridge and Ahmed, with Knight and Patterson in the midfield, Chapman in the 10, Yusuf on the right wing, Godoy up front and Dunn on the left. Our bench isn't the strongest. We are left with Guedes, Rose, Walker, Smallwood, Platt, Halliday and Rodriguez, with Osadibe, Dejema, Songo and Hendry all missing out. We could do with a couple more attacking options, but we've not really got the budget to do that. So fingers crossed we can get some good loans in. Let's get underway for today's game. Fingers crossed we start the season with 3 points. We're at home. Yes, Charlton are a good side. They've got some good players, but a win here would really set us up nicely for the season, and we are now officially underway. This game seems to be playing at a much faster speed than normal. As Godoy picks up here, he is tackled though by Owen O'Connell, who's obviously signed for Wrexham in real life. All these squads were obviously done right at the start of FIFA, so none of the January transfers have officially gone through, or any of the summer transfers from the season just gone by. I forgot to change the squad numbers. I'll get that done for next episode, but we're 15 minutes in here. Not a lot has happened as Godoy puts the ball out wide looking for Yusuf. Unfortunately, though, misses out on this occasion. Now 28 picks up the ball from Charlton, gets past Jason Knight, and now 9 plays it into 12, into the penalty area, back to 9. Good block in the end, though, from Odesina. We will now look to counter-attack. Ball played out wide here to Arthur Dunn. Can he cut back? He cuts inside, and again, he lays it off. There's the first goal of the season, and it's new signing Jason Knight on the score sheet. 24 minutes on the clock. It's Bradford City 1, Charlton Athletic 0. Chapman picks up the ball here in the penalty area, finds Yusuf, gets off the shot, it's blocked. 16 ball across. Who's our number 16? It's Alex Patterson, right? I need to try and remember all of our numbers once more as Knight shoots from distance just over the bar. We've been the better team so far. We've had the better chances, and I'm really impressed with what I've seen so far, to be honest with you. I think we're playing nice football. We have been caught out here though. Ahmed needs to wake up a little bit there, and 18 finds number 7 into number 9, twisting and turning, shoots. Big save from Harry Lewis, obviously out of a contract with the football club at the end of this season, so we do need to tie him down to a new longer term one. But again, these things can be sorted in the next episode, as bloody hell Jaden Stockley had a good chance there. Thankfully it's saved by Harry Lewis. That gets us through to half time. Charlton grew into it after we scored, but overall, I'm pretty impressed with what I've seen so far. We are going to make one change at the break. Walker is going to come on for Harry Chapman, who's not playing the greatest. And apart from that, we'll get underway for the second half, and it will be Alan Godoy to get us underway for it. Arthur Dunn picks up the ball here, twisting and turning, finds Yusuf Ahmed. What can he do with it? He goes inside Patterson, finds Walker, who finds Godoy, and it's brilliant football from us there. This game is played at such a fast speed. I don't know if that's a new gen thing. I don't know if it's a career mode update. Obviously, I haven't played it since Boxing Day, but it seems to be playing at a much faster pace than normal. I wonder if there's a way that I can turn that down so I can actually try and commentate over it. As Charlton come forward here. Good save, though, from Harry Lewis, and we now look to go on the counter-attack, but we lose the ball. Patterson intercepts well. He finds Yusuf over on that right side, cuts in, twisting and turning. Can he get one into the box? He finds Godoy, shoots, it's blocked. Patterson, it's blocked, and eventually the ball is cleared. Walker can't find Patterson, and now Charlton will come on the break. Dobson, he looks for a ball into 21, ball through into 12, shoots. Good save from Harry Lewis. The ball might not go out of play between now and the end of the game, but Matty Platt is going to come on for Alex Hartridge, and we'll put Odesina on the left side. Rose is going to come on for Yusuf. Guedes is going to come on for Godoy. You know, Guedes has had a very good pre-season. And Halliday is going to come on for Barley Mumba. Let's get into the final 20 minutes of today's game then. And fingers crossed we can get a second goal just to make things a little bit less nervous. Because, yeah, things are looking a little bit shaky right now. Walker driving forward. Ball through into Godoy. Looking for Walker again. Unfortunately, though, that pass is cut out. And now 10 minutes to go. Charlton, ball in behind. 14 on the ball. He finds 21. Ball round the back into 7. Again, Charlton's finishing today has been absolutely shocking. Hopefully I haven't just jinxed it there though. And we come forward here. Godoy finds Walker. Back to Godoy. What an absolutely brilliant name that is. Alan Godoy with the 9 shirt. It's just what dreams are made of really, isn't it? Approaching that 90th minute mark. 1 minute added on at the end of today's game. Walker, can he wrap the game up? He shoots. It's parried by the keeper. And eventually gets it on the second occasion. We deserve the 3 points today. It's been a hard ask at times. The subs has finally come on for the last 3 seconds of the game. And we start the season after some good summer recruitment with 3 points. Absolutely delighted with that. And there we have it then, the return of the career mode done and dusted. There should be another episode coming out on Wednesday. If you have enjoyed watching this one, please make sure to drop a like on there for me. If you could try and hit 40 likes, as I said at the start of today's video, that'd be massively appreciated. Subscribe if you're new as well. We are now closing in on 1,000 subscribers, so please make sure you are subscribed if you haven't already with that post notification bell on. It's free to do so and it does massively help out. Drop a comment then as well down in the comment section down below to help boost the video in YouTube algorithm. Thank you very much for watching today's video. Have a great rest of your day and I'll see you very soon for another one. Peace.